The summer sun beat down on Rome, and 16-year-old Marcus had never seen the city so alive. For weeks, rumors had spread through the crowded streets and marketplaces. The Emperor, Augustus, was preparing a spectacle unlike anything Rome had ever witnessed. A great basin had been dug beyond the Tiber River, large enough to hold entire fleets of ships. Thousands of men would reenact a naval battle before the eyes of the people. Marcus woke before dawn and hurried from the small apartment he shared with his family. The streets were already crowded. Merchants abandoned their stalls. Laborers left their tools behind. Everyone seemed to be moving in the same direction. By the time he reached the viewing area, the crowd stretched as far as he could see. Fathers hoisted children onto their shoulders. Vendors shouted offers of bread and watered wine. The excitement buzzed through the air like a swarm of bees. Then a trumpet sounded. A hush swept across the spectators. Before them lay an enormous artificial lake. Its surface shimmered in the morning light. On the far shore stood grand decorations and banners celebrating the dedication of the new Temple of Mars Ultor, built by Augustus to honor Rome's victories and avenge old wrongs. Suddenly, a fleet of ships emerged from one side of the basin. The crowd roared. The sails flashed in the sunlight. Bronze-painted rams protruded from their bows. Men lined the decks carrying shields and spears. From the opposite shore came another fleet. Marcus could scarcely believe his eyes. The ships advanced slowly at first, drums beating a steady rhythm. Then the commander signaled and the vessels surged forward. The first collision echoed across the water with a tremendous crack. Spectators leaped to their feet. Ships scraped together, oars splintered, soldiers hurled javelins and arrows. Boarding planks slammed down as men rushed onto enemy decks. Though Marcus knew it was a staged battle, the struggle looked terrifyingly real. Everywhere he looked, action filled the basin. One ship caught the side of another with its ram. Another vessel spun helplessly as rowers fought to regain control. Men shouted orders while horns blared above the chaos. Hours passed, but the excitement never faded. When one fleet finally gained the advantage, the crowd erupted into cheers. Victorious ships gathered near the center of the lake while defeated crews surrendered. The surviving combatants raised their weapons toward the imperial seating area. All eyes turned to Augustus. The emperor rose. Though Marcus stood far away, he could see the ruler's white toga shining in the sunlight. The crowd began chanting his name. Augustus! Augustus! The sound rolled across the basin like thunder. Marcus joined the chant. Around him, thousands of voices blended into one. In that moment, the emperor seemed larger than life. He had brought peace after years of civil war. He had built temples, roads, and monuments. And today, he had given the people a spectacle they would remember for the rest of their lives. As the crowd slowly dispersed that evening, Marcus crossed the Tiber with aching feet and a hoarse voice. The battle was over, but the memory remained vivid in his mind. The gleaming ships, the crashing rams, the roar of the crowd, and the sight of Rome united in celebration beneath the rule of Augustus. For years afterward, whenever anyone spoke of the great Namantia, Marcus would proudly say, "I was there, and I was part of the bread and circus."